flashback here.
I am so confident that this is the Bulldogs' year. I am so encouraged by what I saw in those last 4 games by JT Daniels, the ability for them to, for the first time in the Kirby Smart era, to have explosive plays with the arm, right? It's running back you, and we know. I am inspired. I don't care that we don't have a secondary, Paul. I don't care that our defense is super shaky. I don't care that George Pickens is not going to play this year. I believe, for the first time ever, that the curse is over and that Georgia finally will taste the sweet, sweet, sweet juice of a national championship.
That was 6 months ago. Elle Duncan joining us. And Elle, we saw you a couple of weeks ago, and I was concerned. Called the insurance carrier to make sure they had a big premium on you. You look great today. You're sounding great. You are correct. Your prophecy has come true.
Well, I'm glad that the prediction was right because the rest of it was super wrong. I said that their defense was shaky. Good God, that didn't hold up. What a freezing cold take. I do want to say this, Paul. I appreciate that you wanted to have me on the show. By the way, guys, I agreed to come on Paul's show no matter what, Paul, right? Win or loss today, no matter what. It was a huge gamble. And I just want to say this. As predicted, I knew all along, never had a doubt that we would be the national champions. And here we are. And I have to say this, in such a cruel twist of irony, God has taken my voice. It's like he knew I needed to be humbled and that I could not have my full-throated ability to talk the most mess of all time. So he is trying to prevent that from happening. But I'm fighting through for the good folks that I met down there in Indy that said, Elle, I want you to get on Paul Finebaum Show. I don't know why I'm doing that accent. It didn't sound like that. And I want you to rip for the dogs like you always do. And I'm here, Paul. I'm here because I'm a hero. Last time I was on this show, I wore this because it was basically a blanket, and I was sad. And now I'm wearing it because I haven't slept, and I had no other clothes in the car, and my game clothes were smelling foul. That's the kind of turnaround that I needed and was hopeful for, and it has happened, Paul, and we are champions.
Elle, I am thrilled you're here. I must say, I don't know if it's the voyeur in me or whatever it is in me. The idea of you being here after another Georgia loss, though, would have been probably better for ratings.
It's very cruel, and you're right. Watching me spiral on national television, always a fun hobby. Can I also add this, though, Paul? Because I keep getting tweets from people that are saying things like, act like you've been there before, and show some grace, and like, stand out above the rest, and like, take this humbly. And I would just like to say, shut up. Shut the hell up. I haven't been here before. I've never seen the Georgia Bulldogs win a national championship. And as such, it is troll tide for as long as I want. Let me have this. This idea that we're supposed to be graceful losers or graceful winners is such a joke, Paul. I'm not a little kid. Save that for your children while they're learning and while they're being reared up. I'm a grown woman. I'm talking all the mess. I want all the smoke. Let's go. Don't let Bulldog fans, these stupid Crimson folks, tell you that you should feel some kind of way because you finally beat them. Don't let them remind you how many times they beat us. I don't want to hear about any of that today because the truth of the matter is we finally ascended Mount Saban and we are national champions. So talk your mess, Georgia. Go up to a Tide fan. Go up to any Alabama fan you know and say anything that you want. Be petty. Embrace it. We don't know if it'll be another 40 years. Don't take this humbly. Don't act like you've been there before. Talk your mess.
You know, Elle, I know you're working right now. You got your own show to get ready for, but so you probably haven't heard the first 30 minutes of our show. But Alabama fans are trying to take some ownership in this because we love Kirby. He's one of us.
Oh God! See, no. No, let us have this. It's like you did us a solid, like you did us a favor. You let us have this one because you think Kirby's a good dude. Shut up. No, and you would have been just as petty if you beat us again. And he would have had, Nick Saban, I'm talking about, that smug look he had on his face after he did the SEC championship. No, he wore a leather bomber jacket, Paul, and it was 17 degrees in Indianapolis. That's when I knew we were going to win. The glib, the audacity, the gall, as Stephen A would say, the temerity to think that you can in any way, act like this doesn't sting, act like watching your team get dominated didn't sting by Stetson Bennett, aforementioned greatest quarterback in the history of Georgia football. Like, come on. It hurts. Eat it. Take this medicine. You always win. Shut up, Alabama.
We had Philip called a few minutes ago from Memphis. He said really proud. Didn't think we'd get. I'm just quoting callers now, okay? Didn't think we'd get this far. One of Nick Saban's greatest accomplishments. Glad it's in the SEC. Glad it's in the family. Nick Saban said last night, I love Kirby.
No, I hate it. No, I don't want them. Like, I keep seeing people who I love and respect so much. I love Laura Rutledge. She's the best. But I see her tweet like, one of the best things about last night was just all the common respect on both sides. I was like, no, I don't like common respect. I wanted them to go up there and act like an ass. I wanted Stetson Bennett to gloat. I want everyone to be up there acting stupid because, again, Alabama would do it to us. I don't like all this goodwill. Ew, it's Alabama. Isn't it keep it in the SEC? Yuck. No, this is awful, and I'm tired of hearing it, Paul.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.